again. Welcome to the Super T Podcast Show. Y'all gotta forgive my lighting. I am literally holding the phone in my hand. It's just a natural thing for me to do. Now, the actual podcast show itself is under construction. So, working on production plans and getting all of the intricate parts together so that you are seeing something a bit more polished. But trust and believe, if you have listened to my episodes, either audio, if you have seen me doing my vlogging, that however I am on the outside, I am still the me I am on the inside. So, with that being said, sometimes you're going to see me with a wig on, sometimes you're going to see me with makeup on, sometimes you're going to see me natural. Y'all know I went Wakanda last month, and as you can see, already in a month, like I got a whole production going on my head. Production on hair. So I am just chilling on this Friday, and I wanted to talk about being a light worker. So a lot of people use that term, and I ain't go judge nobody because I cannot speak for nobody but myself. But I do identify as one of the personas that I do identify with. I'm very what's the word? Complex. So there are many, personas that I embody. However, being a light worker is a dominant one. And for me, I'm going to just share with the world what I believe, what I feel, what I know that to be in my personal journey and my personal experience. You may identify with it, you may not. You may have another completely different description, but I'm going to put and share with you mine. So, as a light worker, what that means for me, by definition, to me, what that means is that I lighten up the atmosphere wherever I am, wherever I am, whether I'm on the bus, whether I'm on the train, whether whether I'm in the supermarket, whether I'm at the bank, whether I'm at the post office, whether I'm at the doctor's office, wherever I am, because that's what light does. Light illuminates, right? I lighten the atmosphere. I lighten the atmosphere various ways, right? There's so many ways you can be a light worker. So here's the thing that I certainly recognize. And I've been kind of like playing with the idea in my mind, like, oh, comedy, it seems fun and I love to laugh. But really, truly, indeed, comedians, even if they're using what they want to call dark comedy, if they are inspiring laughter. Laughter is a higher vibration. Okay. It is not a low vibration. It's not anger. It's not laughter is like even when you're laughing hearty and hard and loud, it's still a very high vibration. And we know everything is energy, right? We know this by now, right? We on that page, and we know everything is energy. Even this chair I'm sitting on is energy. This phone that you have in your hand, or if you're watching me on your tablet or your laptop or your PC, it's energy. Everything. Your thoughts are energy. You are energy. I am energy. It's all energy, right? And there's different vibrations of energy. So we have the lower vibrations, and that's where the war and the hate and the gossip and the da 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 da, all of that's at, right? And then you have the higher vibrations where it's the laughter, it's the love, it's the joy, it's the compassion, it's the generosity, it's the love, love, art, and all of that good stuff, right? Yes. So, and then there's the in between, right? And so, as a light worker, that's the best way I can simplify what, for me, a light worker is. I lift the vibration. And see, what I just realized, and I pretty much knew this, but what I was confirmed to me this week was that I gave birth to a light worker too. I gave birth to a light worker, and he's pretty freaking awesome. And we did some traveling this week, and we're both preparing. for some amazing things in our lives. It is just fantastic. But of course, there are hills and valleys. And when I say hills and valleys, of course, I'm speaking metaphorically, like ups and downs, challenges. But what I've recognized is that after overcoming each challenge, you're better. I'm better, you know? So, light workers and even just godly people, sometimes they want to say, don't let nobody dim your light. Don't let nobody dim your light, right? And for a light worker, what I take that as, right, is dimming your light means like you lower your vibration. Don't lower your vibration because you should always be bright, 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 bright. However, however, I love the sun and I love to sun gaze. But I have walked into rooms and maybe I'm tired, maybe I'm just waking up. And when I open my eyes, I don't want to see the brightness just right away. I kind of want to let my eyes adjust first, right? And sometimes your eyes can adjust to a dimmer light, or sometimes dimmer lights does not mean negativity. Dimmer lights does not mean negativity. It just means what it is, dimmer lights. You dim the lights if you're trying to set a mood, a romantic mood, or just a mood in general. If you want to kind of say, you know what, let me relax. Say you're a club owner, say you have a lounge. I ain't never been to any lounge and the lights is bright as fuck. Have y'all? Any club where the lights is bright as fuck. The lights are dim for a mood to set a certain tone. So, what is more important, to be bright or to accomplish your intention, your tone? Well, I'm discovering that what's most important for me is establishing my intention and setting a specific tone. And if that means that I may have to temporarily uh, dim a little bit, that's okay. Because guess what? The vibration is still good. The vibration is still up. The vibrations are still vibrating and impacting in a positive way. I think I heard an ashe somewhere. I think I heard an ashe. I hear ashes coming from the light worker up in there. And I think this light worker, my fellow light worker over there, who's also my son, I believe that he has been trying to communicate this prior, but he just wasn't getting the words together properly, you know? So he would say, you gotta have balance, you gotta have, it's like, no, it is not about so much. Yes, balance is important, but what he was trying or attempting to describe was saying, listen, you're too bright right now. In a loving way, but not to be offensive. But now I realize just tapping into my divinity, because see, divinity will guide you and let you know what is the best for each and every situation. And this basically how I live my life. I don't make any decisions without praying to God about it. I don't, and if I make a decision, because I'm human, sometimes my emotions get the best of me too. If I make a decision before praying to God about it, you best believe that I'm still going to God about it. And if I gotta renege, I'm gonna renege. If God is like, do ABC, I'm doing ABC. And it's not some character in the sky. It is my own true divinity. And how I know, how anyone knows when they are in alignment with their divinity, with their own God, is it feels good. It feels amazing. And that's how I feel right now. I feel good and I feel amazing because I know that I'm in perfect alignment right now. And I know that everything is for a reason. Now, I will be totally transparent that this week I got to low vibes a few times. Not a lot, a few times though. A few times because I was expressing myself. But what I recognized afterwards was that, hmm, if you felt like that, there's some work for you to do. I was like, there's some work for me to do because I should be, and I'm not there. But my aim is to be there at a point, at a pinnacle where I am completely unbothered by other people's actions and activities. If it flows with me, it flows with me. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh well, let it go, let it be. But the fact that I became a little bit annoyed this week was like, and I know why. I became a little bit annoyed because always set, and here's the error in me, expectations. I always set high expectations where sometimes you just gotta see. You just gotta wait and see. So I check myself. Wait and see. You got these high expectations, but wait a minute. Step back. Let's see what it really is because people will show you what who they really are. So you don't have to, you may see the best, expect the best, but I warn you. I warn you from my own experience, don't necessarily expect the best out of somebody else. Expect the best out of yourself. See, when you are doing your best, when you are being your best, when you are having expectations on you, then you have the opportunity to fulfill them. You are responsible for that. Having an expectation for somebody else is silly because you have absolutely no control over anybody else. So why would you expect somebody to be something and you have no control over whatever they want to be? This is what they're going to be. And they could be the most marvelous thing 1 minute and the next minute, who knows what they want to be. They're going to be whatever they want to be. So let them be what they want to be. But you have absolute control over yourself. So what do you want to be? Who are you going to be? When you have high expectations for yourself, that's where your focus is at. What are you going to do to meet those expectations for yourself? So, yes, always have high expectations for you. No, don't have no expectations for nobody else. Live and let live, love and let love, because people are on their own individual journeys. And when you have the blessing of meeting and joining people on a similar path, then that's an amazing thing to cherish. However, nonetheless, you still must walk your own walk. You still must do what's necessarily to do for you. So when you're doing what needs to be done for you really don't care that much what somebody else is doing. And if you meet people along the way and they're like, hey, everything is great, then good. That's a treasure to treasure. But it's okay to travel your path knowing who you are and working and healing and becoming the best person that you could possibly be. So I wanted to say that. I wanted to just share that with you guys. Again, the show is under reconstruction, SMI, but the revolution is televised because you guys get to see it. And just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Thank you guys for liking my reels. Thank you guys for engaging. And just thank you for everything. Happy Friday, sending love, sending light. And I hope that my sharing has let you know that there's no such thing as perfection, there's only progress. And I know that I have progressed from prior, and I'm still progressing. And I encourage you to be progressive. Don't worry about perfection, just worry about progression. And don't stress it that much. Have fun. Have good, clean fun. When you're not harming no one, have that type of fun. You're not harming yourself, you're not harming no one else. Have that type of fun. Okay, people? Keep those vibrations up. And thank you for tuning in to the Super T Podcast Show. And I'll see you guys soon. Who knows what I'll be looking like? I might be glammed. Like today, and before I leave, I just want to say today I ran errands. Yesterday I was out all day running errands. It's been a very busy, busy week because, again, like I said, we are preparing for a lot of great things. However, we've had a lot of success. and things are continuously moving forward. You heard my little ashes in the back. You heard my little ashes in the bizak. My little ashes in the my ashes in the bizak. And just full of gratitude. So with that being said, I didn't feel like getting poshed up for you guys, but I did feel like sharing with you guys. And so that's what I did. But thank you for these 15 minutes. Now go on and have an amazing day and do amazing things and be your amazing self, whatever that is for you.